USC picked up a couple, Xamarion Gordon, I think is how you say it, and Brandon Campbell.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Trojans.
Well,
We've seen Ryan Young hinting that they're about to go on a roll here on the recruiting trail too.
yeah, and the point I wanted to make about these two commitments are these are good commitments. Last year was such a disaster for Clay Helton. You know, just so bad. The recruiting class was horrendous by USC standards. They were not involved with all the West Coast five stars and all this such. Even the year before, they ended up getting a couple five stars out of transfer rather than actually getting them to commit. And I think things are going better now. These are two solid recruits. Now, these aren't five-star kids. We're not talking Adoree Jackson. We're not talking Iman Marshall. We're not talking, the elite of the elite at wide receiver, the Juju Smiths of the world. But the quality is improving, and more kids are interested in USC and talking about USC. And every time I think about USC, I think about Slovis coming back and the talent they have at wide receiver, and JT Daniels coming back healthy and pushing Slovis, and the talent they have on the defensive side of the ball in certain spots. I think they could have a really good year on the field. It depends on how well he coaches. And then if they do, then they'll be back to recruiting regularly. But these two commitments I wanted to point out because these are pretty good gets, for USC especially. I think both kids are fast, and they need to increase the speed, especially on the defensive side of the ball at USC.
Yeah, and this is the Dante Williams effect, right?
Oh, yes. You could take one coach and put him in a program, and he could change that program if he's a Dante Williams type of recruiter. It's just amazing to see some of these guys. And we've seen it over the years with different guys who have been recruiters of the year. Tommy Thigpen, what he did at Tennessee. Larry Johnson, what he did at Penn State, what he's doing at Ohio State. Ed Orgeron, when he was an assistant coach. Some guys are just magnets for tremendous recruits, and that was a huge hire. It's going to change the balance of power recruiting-wise in the Pac-12.